YouTube? It's your boy. About to try to land hit me in my face. I appreciate all the love and the support from the new and old subscribers and my TikTok family. Let's talk about it. Look, y'all, they pretty much, you know what I'm saying, kind of somewhat did something to my lives over here. So I'm going to talk about whatever I want to now. You know, whatever I want to talk about is what we're going to talk about. And today I want to talk about a few ways. It's going to be a very short video. A few ways to keep divine feminine's eye. You know what I'm saying? Have her watching you. You know, listen, fellas, I'm going to remap a lot of things I'm doing on this channel. I'm going to make all the channels align in some type of way. Now, we're getting closer to God, so I'm not going to just call them ladies or, you know, whatever. We're talking about divine feminines over here. We're talking about the ladies that are ascended, ready for a real man to be great and not to compete with the man, but to come together with one, create peace and harmony amongst each other, complete each other, yada, 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 right? I have a new podcast format coming for you guys, 1, 2, 3 on the clock. As I said that, the new format is going to be dope, ladies. Listen, I want to talk to you guys, since they messed me up anyway, mainly on TikTok, but we'll be doing it over here too. They got my live streams to where, you know, I'm not getting very many views. I did figure out what they did, though. We won't be calling ourselves the lone wolf anymore. They're not going to get slick with that. They're flagging me. We're calling ourselves the black wolves. We're black wolves over here. You know, we were the black sheep. You know, are these ants coming after me? What's going on? What's going on? They're like fire ants too. Let's get out of their way. Let's get on over here. We were the black sheep, y'all. We were the one online that no one wanted to be friends with. You're the one in the family or your friend group that nobody really wanted to be down with but always wanted to be around. That is us. That's us. We are them. And, you know, being the black sheep, when you get outcasted, right, and shunned, and when you realize you only need God and you go into isolation, well, you can't be the lone wolf when you come out of isolation. When you're in isolation, you're the lone wolf. You're doing it, right? And I'm still that, right? But when you come out of it, what are you then? You got a wolf pack. They try to feed you to the wolves and you came out walking them, right? So you got a wolf pack now. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of so-called misfits. Yeah, so, you know, you're the black wolves, right? You thought we were black sheeps? Oh no. You know what I'm saying? You thought that we were the scapegoat? Oh no. No, we're the black wolves in sheep's clothing. Yeah, I know that's right. We're not the scapegoat. We are the goat. Come on, greatest of all time. Don't play with us. Don't play with it. But listen, a few things that I want, you know what I'm saying, y'all to think about that can keep your ladies, the ladies that you're interested in, we're not players over here, the divine feminine women that you're interested in. Got a few ways for you to keep them interested. These women notice everything. You think you know what they notice? You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. They notice everything. If they're interested in you especially, they watch you. They look at your hands. They're looking at your hands. They're looking at your hands. Listen, they're looking at your face breakouts. And then trying to like figure out why is it happening. They're doing all of that for you. They love you. They absolutely love you. 420 when I said that. They absolutely love you. And, you know, you love them in a platonic way, but they're doggone in love with you. Damn near in love with you. And you don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? You're just being yourself. What God needs for you to be to show the divine feminine that she's a lady, and they're falling in love with you. You don't mean for it to happen. You know what I mean? But I can tell you a few things you can do, right? And we're talking about keeping her interest. It's your job to keep these ladies' interest. It's also your job to protect and provide, but you have to keep them interested as well. You can't get them and then just, you know, listen. I'm gonna give you a few things, okay? While you're out here doing what you're doing, you're in isolation, you're the dark night of the soul, you realize, I got some work to do. And you did the work. You healed, you know what I'm saying? You had them quiet, lonely, crying nights, you know what I'm saying? And you got it all out and, shit. I mean, what's wrong with that? Sometimes you gotta cry and get it out. Ain't nothing wrong with that. No, ain't no shame in that. You know what? All right, get on this road. There's so much dog poop. You know what I'm saying? That dog likes to poop in the same spots. Well-trained dog. That's a lot of poop. I mean, come on. Shovel it to the side a little bit. Help us out. Help us out just a little bit. Help us out. We helped you out here, man. Come on. Anyway, you got to keep her interested. And part of keeping her interested, I know how to talk to her. They like to be excited. I don't care what they say. You got to keep them on their toes. You got to keep them guessing. They got to be wondering what you're doing, where you been. Not in a bad way. Not like, oh, you're cheating. Nah, but like, she knows you're busy working, but she don't know all the work that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's one. Don't tell them all your business. They really don't want to know. They're just going to ask or whatever. But, they don't really care. They really don't. You know what I'm saying? They want to see if you're going to give in, how soft you are, whatever. Anyway, don't tell them anything really. Don't need to know. Now, if it's your wife or whatever, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about freshly out of isolation. You would not be in isolation if you're married. I'm talking about the lone wolves that became the black wolves. The transition from, look at that butterfly. The transition from lone wolf to black wolf. The black wolves come out of isolation. We're fully interacting with everyone. We're out and about. We're looking for, we're not looking, but you know what I'm saying? We're open to having a mate. You can't be a lone wolf if you're going to have a wolf pack. You got to get yourself a young lady eventually, right? I'm agreeing with some of you ladies that are saying that, oh, you got to start dating. I agree. I was a lone wolf. Then YouTube decided to start flagging me for it. So now I'm the black wolf. But listen, the black wolf is open to dating, just vetting like crazy. Number two, I'm not gonna walk all the way up there. It's not gonna happen. I don't feel like it. Number two, eye contact. Eye contact is everything. Now listen, if you ever grew up with a dad, he taught you, make eye contact with everybody, you know what I'm saying? So you got a dad, you already know. But if you don't, I guess it got to be your daddy today. Eye contact is a must. You have to do eye contact. I don't care if she's trying to look off to the side. You know what I'm saying? If she can't look you in your eyes, you know what I'm saying? You just grab her by the face and align her face so she can see you in there. Listen, you know what I'm saying? You have to do these things. If she's like all shy and she's like looking away, you're like, oh, you grab her face, you know what I'm saying? Align it together. And we're talking about ladies that you've known and you know what I'm saying? Y'all are past the just talking to phase. You should be at least touching her by now. You know what I'm saying? So make eye contact at all times, man. And when you're making eye contact, make sure the eye contact, not like some weak stuff, man. Like, look, man, it's all about the soul, man. So when I make eye contact, I'm trying to look into the lady's soul. You know what I mean? I'm looking like past all the BS. I'm looking into the soul, right? Make that kind of eye contact. They love it. I don't care what they say. Oh, you looking at me? Nah, they love that. They love it. You know, oh, you doing that on purpose? Of course I am. Of course I am. I'm trying to see your soul. I'm not some guy here looking at your body. Like, the body's on point. I ain't gonna lie to you. The body's bodying. I'm telling you, the body is bodying. Be looking so doggone good. Man. I really got caught up for a moment. I'm sorry, y'all. Man, these chicks be looking good, man. I'm not gonna play around. But we want the mind as well. We need for you to be loyal to us when we step away to handle business. That's what the black wolf needs, right? So as a black wolf, again, you make sure you don't tell her your business like that. She really don't want to know. She's just asking because she wants, to feel important. And if you give in, you're really lost. You know what I'm saying? Two, eye contact is a must. That red bird. Look at him. Look at him. The eye contact is a must. You know what I'm saying? Again, if you need another example, hang on. Let me put those away. Listen, you must make eye contact. If she's shy and she's trying to look away, you grab her face, align it back up. Eye contact is a must, okay? Number 3, right? Get in shape, man. Listen, I'm telling you right here, this one right here, if you do this one right, you don't have to do, well, you should, you know what I'm saying, number 1. Definitely try to do number 2 if you can't. I mean, why would you not be able to make eye contact with, I don't know. I guess everybody's on a Leo. I need to see those eyes, baby. I be wanting to see the soul. Don't be looking around when you talking to me. You look right over here in these eyes. If you're not looking in these eyes, there's something that you're lying about. And I need to look into your soul, baby. I can't see your soul if you, oh, you lying ass joker. Hey, what's going on, Frugal Mama? How you doing? How you living? Man, it feels good out here today. You know what I'm saying? I know that's right. Look at this. Hey. Doing what I does. You know? You know? You know? But get in shape. Speaking of which, if you're not subscribed to Wellness with Frugal Mama, she's a fitness champion, a fitness channel. She does this every day, So get in shape. You have no excuse, right? You need to be working out. I'm telling you, I don't care what a lady says. And I know my ladies out there that like a chubby dude. They do like a chubby dude sometimes. But they want that chubby dude to stick around. They want your ass to get into shape sometimes too. You can't just be fat and stay that way. If you're gonna be chubby with a little winter weight, all right, work it off. They want you to stick around. They know what the stats say. We know how heart disease and all kind. Nah, you're gonna get yourself together. Get fit, man. Get fit. I don't care what a woman says, which most women are just telling you that to make you feel good. What woman does not like a fit man? Take it from me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had no idea the level up that being in fit was gonna do. With my face game, you know what I'm saying? Not missing, and then they're falling in love with me. And rightfully so. I'm a good man. I wouldn't do them wrong. You know what I'm saying? If they're gonna fantasize about anybody, fantasize about me. You know what I'm saying? My soul is right. If you're gonna be thinking nasty thoughts, think about me. You know what I mean? Don't be thinking about nobody else. What we got going on here? Got a little extra one going on there. Got a little hanging one there. Can't have that. We can't have that. Can't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you, fellas, women notice everything. The ones that like you. They notice when your face break out. They be trying to, divine masculine's face is breaking out. Drink more water. They be trying to take care of you. You know what I'm saying? Like giving you advice and things like that. That's love, baby. They watch everything you're doing. They look at your hands. They love looking at hands. So show your hands as much as possible. That's a number 4. Get your hand game right. Learn how to talk with your hands. This is overlooked. A lot of people don't know it's a talent. It's overlooked. You need it. Look, anybody, period. If you want to get your point across more and you don't know that humans are very visual, use your hands. Your hands, articulate with your hands. I'm telling you, especially with women, if you have nice hands, which I wear gloves when I work out and stuff, so my hands are pretty nice. You know what I'm saying? If you have nice hands, or if you don't, you need to take care of your hands, period. I don't know what you dudes are out there doing if you're not. Take care of yourself. And women like to see you using your hands. Articulate with your hands, you know what I'm saying? Move it. Listen, believe it or not, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about this, all right? Don't play me. I know what I'm saying when I say it. You guys, I know you feel like the direction of this video is kind of I want y'all to understand something. I have multiple sides to me. Y'all done seen a few and think that you're gonna put me in a box of a few. No, 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 no. It's infinite. I can do it all, and I'm gonna do it all. My website's gonna have it all in one-stop shop. But until I get to that point, I gotta build up my platforms, okay? Why do you think I have 2 YouTubes, a TikTok, 2 TikToks, a Twitter, you know what I'm saying, a Snapchat? I have different sides of me I like expressing, and each app has its own way of expressing it. You know, everybody needs to have Snapchat, the old sneaky link favorite, right? You get on there and you just put up videos of whatever you want to do. Ain't nobody on there. Ain't nobody on there doing anything worth doing, right? So you can put anything, and it got a pretty decent filter, right? You got to have your Snapchat game going on, right? Then what else we got going on here? Twitter, everybody's on Twitter. I don't really mess with it like that, but I post stuff. Instagram, you have to have an Instagram apparently if you want to do any kind of collaborations or marketing, or, you know what I'm saying, get some sponsors. You better get on Instagram, man. And guess what? Going live on Instagram is pretty fun. You got to spread yourself thin and all the way around. And I have so many layers. I have so many different, sides of me. You guys haven't seen nothing yet. We're barely scratching the surface. And y'all are wowed by this. Come on now. We haven't even gotten into the adult stuff yet. We haven't even gotten there. We haven't even gotten to phase 10 or 11. You know what I'm saying? We're just now rolling into phase 9. Come on, y'all. Y'all remember, I told y'all I had 8. Well, I added to the 8, you know what I'm saying? We up to 15. And right now we're in phase 9. Listen, it's going to get to the point where you're like, this is Mr. Do-It-All. It's Mr. One-Stop Shop. You want to come over here, you can get fit. You want to come over here and feel good. I'll make you laugh. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, I'm going to get you worked up. Fellas, I'm going to get you upset, make you want to be a better version of yourself, right? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be all father-son time, teaching how to be a great parent, making sure that you're always putting your kids, you know what I'm saying, as your first priority right after you, making sure you give yourself self-love first, understanding that you cannot pour from an empty cup. You have to take care of yourself. That has to be first and foremost. God is in you, and you know that. Y'all are so weird. You know what I'm saying? When y'all act like y'all don't know that. God is in you. So why are you mistreating God by mistreating yourself? We're not doing that stuff no more. Take care of yourself, right? Take care of your body, mind, soul, and spirit. Okay? All of that is important to be a complete being. And you're just watching me ascend to mine. I have my, masculine, feminine energies aligned properly. I'm not overly aggressive while not being super sensitive. Whatever happens, I think it through. I let the emotion flow. I don't stop it up. If I have to cry, I cry. If I have to have an emotional outburst, I do, within reason, right? Not doing nothing crazy, right? And then I get back to neutral. What do you think you're here for? You're not here to be a robot and not go through the levels of emotion, but you're supposed to get yourself back to neutral. It's about getting back to neutral. It's about enjoying your human experience. It's about living your life to your fullest, doing whatever it is that you want to do every single day. And understanding anything that keeps you from that is a matrix system trap. Hey, what's going on, love? What's going on? So we're just out here doing what we have to do every day to be the best version of ourselves. And to be the best version of yourself, start thinking more like it's not work. Think of it like, oh man, I gotta get to the grocery store. Think of it like, if you're trying to be the best version of yourself every day, that should be something that you want to strive to do. It shouldn't be looked at like confusing or, like, what did you do yesterday? Well, how can you optimize that? That's what I think, like, okay, yesterday I got up at 4:45. I wanted to get up at 3:30. What I need to do? Maybe go to bed an hour earlier? You know what I'm saying? Okay. In order for me to do that, what I got to do? Well, I need to scooch things up, you know what I'm saying, and get everything done before my son gets out of school. so I can spend time with them right. All right. And I try to strive towards that. If I fall short, I try to do it the next day after that. And once I do it, I try to add on to that, right? Like, it's just about being, you're not trying to make yourself feel like you have to work. It's just like, why would you not? We're here to learn. We're here to learn. Why would you want to learn to be lazy? Like, you know what I'm saying? You're having a human experience to go through your full range of emotions and also to learn. I can't learn enough at this point. Like, I'm just always trying to study something. Always. I can't learn enough. So I don't know. My soul tribe understands, but if you know you're not part of the soul tribe and you're just new to this and you're listening to me and it doesn't make sense, well, you're not there yet. You know, if you're here, you understand everything I'm saying. It would make sense. Not only make sense, but you know, man, this dude is pulling this stuff, you know, right from divine. There ain't nobody talking like this. I stay walking around. I stay away from like distractions. I am hanging around people now. We're no longer the lone wolf. We have a full tribe. You know what I'm saying? We have people that depend on us to put out the information so they can discern it and, you know, take it in and then issue it out to their groups of people so it can spread. We have a responsibility. So it's the black wolves here, you know what I'm saying? And I say black wolves because, you know, we were the black sheep, right? We were the outcasts. You know, we were the scapegoats. Well, you know, they threw us out to the wolves and now we came back walking them, right? So once you return from isolation and being a lone wolf, you're no longer the lone wolf, you're the black wolf. You know what I'm saying? Wolf pack. And part of my wolf pack, man, or part of what we do, you know what I mean? We're trying to bring people on board and trying to get men and women together. And I'm really serious about this. My agenda is going to be, you know, I like that. You know what I'm saying? I would screenshot it, but it'd mess up my whole video. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I want to get men and women back together. Or, you know what I'm saying? You know, I want men and women to get along. Even if you don't like men like that. I'm talking about us getting along. I'm tired of the, why are we warring? What for what? We love each other. If we didn't, we wouldn't even be talking to each other. So let's stop. I just want to get us back together. The good old days when we were younger. If you're an 80s baby or something like that, you remember those days? Man, like men and women would show each other respect and love all the time. Holding doors for each other, chopping it up in grocery lines, woo woo. You know what I'm saying? You be in a grocery store, you know, one of the jams come on, everybody be, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to know the person. I just want to get it back to the way it used to be. That's all. You know what I mean? Not going to hold y'all too much longer. I did not know. But with the way YouTube is, you know, blacklisting me on my lives, only my lives, my regular videos are doing great. They're doing fantastic. Remember, guys, use your hands. Women like it when you use your hands. You know what I'm saying? Don't be on here not using your hands. They like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Get that hand play on. You know, if they, listen, women, they, especially divine feminine women, I hate to say this, but they're always judging and they're watching you hard. They're just like, they're looking for imperfections. They don't mean to, but they do. And they're looking at your hands, how you use them, if your nails are dirty, they're looking if your face is breaking out, they're looking if they're looking at everything, man. So the best thing to do is to be on your best composure, especially if they're gonna put you, you know what I'm saying, in the place they put me. I've been put into the place of a sex symbol. I didn't ask for it. It was just thrown upon me, so I can't just be out here looking raggedy anymore, going through the healing process. I'm healed, so I gotta look like it, and they're not gonna give me no break, so I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I love myself, you know what I mean? Every day. Did I see the motorcycle coming and still did that? Yes, I did. Did he look at me crazy? Yes, he did. Who cares? Man, love myself. Man, y'all gotta love yourself. If nothing else, man, every single day you find a reason to love yourself. There's multiple reasons too, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you did wake up, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, you know, there's so many reasons to be grateful. You know what? If you do that every day, you'll be good to go. If you maintain a certain level of gratitude like I do, right? Just knowing what I've been through, and how God's got me through every single thing. You know what I mean? Um, if you maintain a certain level of gratitude, right, you will always be positive. Things will always work out for you, and you really won't have any issues with the opposite sex. I really don't have any. I do have people trying to get at me, but it doesn't mean nothing to me. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about the guys, using their hands more for women, women wise. You women, of course, you women, use your hands. But I was telling the guys, they need to start using their hands more. Women like look at your hands, they watch those kind of things, they pay attention to that kind of stuff, But those are 3 little tips, I'm really just trying to put some content out. You know what I mean? What's going on, man?
How you doing?
All right.
Broadcasting from the hills of West Virginia.
Yeah, you know it, man. You see, he knows. You never tell anybody where you live. You know what I'm saying? My man right there already knows. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You'll never know where we live at. You'll never know. He was on board. I didn't have to say nothing to him. You know what I mean? My people, right? You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to hold y'all too much long. But 26 minutes, well, I might as well round it out to 30. I might as well round it out to 30. Come on, y'all. Let's do this walk. Got my stone right here. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to go to that. I'm going to try my best. No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get on my bike. I'm going to go to that stone shop. And I'll make a video in there. Because my pre-record game is on fleek. Boy, I'm doing that pre-record. You see that bug? You see that bug? That bug came by. I seen that thing. I was like, whoo. A big ass bug too. Yeah. Yeah, but look, y'all. Do this little walk. I'm gonna go to that little stone shop. I'm gonna get me a couple more. You know what I'm saying? Make a little video while I'm in there. Talk to the lady at the front desk. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do. That's what we'll do today. That's how we'll get it done. I found out, y'all, I was getting flagged for using that moniker, the Lone Wolf. So I will not be using that. If you're wondering why the Black Wolf is in there, well, I had to do something. You know what I'm saying? If they're not gonna let me use the Lone Wolf, they're flagging every video, every one. No, not gonna do that to me. Gotta be slicker than that. Look, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. 27 minutes, good enough. I got nothing else to talk about. And I got stuff to do, man. I got this new kind of podcast coming out. Look, y'all, you don't want to miss it. Ooh, what's going on here? What's going on? No mail. Hey, man, I checked the mail earlier, and I got this little wall thingy. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even order it. They gave it to me for free. Came in the mail. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the store real quick. I'm gonna buy some things to set up for the new podcast, and I'm gonna drop this new type of podcast, y'all, because I got so many sides to me. There's more to me than what y'all are seeing. Part of your healing process is, your lower chakras. I gotta help y'all align those. You know what I'm saying? Well, the ones that I'm talking to. If it don't apply, you ain't interested or nothing like that. Let it fly. You know what I'm saying? But I'm making content. We're gonna do some podcasts where I'm gonna talk to the ladies. You know what I'm saying? The podcast is gonna be more of an open type of podcast where I'm talking to the ladies about what, this kind of man that I am, which is the new man, right? The enlightened man, the ascended man, whatever. The kind of man you want to get you one of if you're, into men. So, I have a podcast. We'll be doing a little bit of talking about that. I would like, you know what I'm saying? And talking to y'all and asking y'all a few questions. I'm kind of opening up to I'm not going to debate with nobody now. We're not going to debate. We're not going to argue. We're grown. Okay? We'll put out our views or whatever, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I can respect all views, even if I don't agree. What I don't want to do is bicker and debate. We're all individuals. We do not have to think the same way. It's okay. It's okay. But the podcast is going to be a little bit different, more relaxed. I want you guys to bring your wine or, your beer, whatever, your smoke. whatever you do to get relaxed, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have my whatever, my wine, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about it. All right. Look, I know you guys are watching me all the time, and you have a few questions. As long as they're within reason and respectful, we're gonna talk about it. Listen, we're gonna take this channel into the direction I want to go. I don't have a certain type of format to go by because YouTube likes to do weird things and for some reason shadow ban my live sometimes. So if I'm going to be shadow banned, I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? My pre-record's doing good. So peace, love, and light. I'll be back on here later. Don't go too far. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go to the store. Later.